In the last presentation, we learned about sound. What are sounds? We explored some sounds, recognized some sounds, and we learned how sounds are made. Now we are going to learn, can sounds travel through different mediums, that is air, liquid, and solid. Sounds can travel through air. For example, take two metal spoons in the air, hit them together. Do you hear anything? Yes, you hear a sound. This is because when you hit the spoons together, it makes a vibration which produces a sound. So that it is proof that sound can travel through air. We just learned that sound can travel through air, but do you think that sound can travel through liquid or water too? Yes, sound can travel through liquid medium too. Now let's take an example. Take a tub full of water, take two metal spoons and a pipe or a piece of hose. Now hit the spoons together under the water. Connect the one end of the pipe in the water and the other next to your ear. Then hit the spoons. Now do you hear any kind of sound? Yes, this is because the vibration occur in the water too, which makes waves, and that's mean that you can hear the noise in the water too. Now there is only one medium left, and which is solid. We have proved that sound can travel through liquids and airs. But what do you guys think? Can sound travel from a solid medium? Yes, sound can travel from solids too. Let's take example. Place your ear on top of a table. Cover the other one with your hand or a piece of wool or cotton. Now hit the table with a metal spoon. Do you hear anything? Yes. You hear the sound of hitting on the table by the spoon. This is because the vibrations can also occur in solid mediums. The sound from the spoon has traveled all through the solid table to reach your ears.
You know that someone is standing outside your door when you hear the doorbell. The sound of the doorbell traveled to you. Can you guess how it traveled? It traveled through air. Yes, here the medium of propagation is air. Sound requires a medium for propagation. Is the medium always air? Not necessarily. The medium of propagation of sound can be solids, liquids, or gases. Yes, sound can also travel through solids and liquids. Before we get to that, let us see some other examples of sound propagating through air. Remember, air is nothing but a mixture of gases. Sound of the siren when the train is approaching you, sound of glass breaking, sound of the firecracker, etc. are some of the examples where the medium of propagation is air. Sound can also propagate through liquids. Let us do one experiment to see this. We place the bell in the water like this so that it does not touch the base of the container. Now keep one of your ears close to the surface of water and shake the bell inside. Do you hear the sound? Yes, you do. Here, the medium of propagation is water. What instrument does the doctor use to check the rate of your heartbeat? Yes, it's called a stethoscope. Doctors place the small disc-shaped object called a turnable diaphragm against your chest. The sound of your heartbeat travels through the tube and can be heard from the two earpieces. So, can you guess the medium of propagation of sound here? Yes, here the medium of propagation is a solid. The tube through which the sound travels is the solid. Now suppose you're standing on one side of a brick wall and your friend on another side with one of his ears close to the surface of the wall. Hit the wall with some wooden object. Ask your friend if he hears the sound on the opposite side. I'm sure he will say yes. Here the medium of propagation is again a solid. So with the help of a few examples, we saw that sound can travel through solids, liquids and gases. But does it mean that sound can travel through anything and everything? The answer is resounding no. The sound cannot travel through vacuum. What is a vacuum? It is a space from where all or most of the matter is removed.
What do you think why sounds are important for us? Because sounds are used for communication. We use sounds to share information and messages. When we talk, we are sharing something with the other one with the help of sound. For example, if a teacher is delivering a lecture to you, what is she doing? She is communicating to you, right? Or she is sharing some information to you. So, sound is important for talking, for sharing, and for communicating. But what about the newborn babies? Newborn babies cannot talk. So what they do to express their feelings? Newborn babies communicates by crying. We can use many other methods. We can use many other ways to produce sound to show our feelings. For example, when we like something or when we enjoy something, we claps, and when we are happy, we laughs. When we are clapping, we are hitting our hands together, and these motions make a vibration which produces a sound. So, we can use many other methods to produce sound to express or to show our feelings. That is why sound is important, because it helps us in many ways to communicate with each others. In the previous slide, we learned that how can we express our feelings by doing different actions and making different sounds without telling it directly to someone. Now we are going to learn how can we send or receive messages or information through objects. Look at the pictures below. There's a radio, a telephone, a television, a computer, and a mobile phone. These things also produce sound, and they help us to receivers send messages. They link us with our family members who are far away. Radio gives us information about what is happening around the world. Through telephone, we can contact our family members who are far away from us. Through television, we can also get the news what is happening around the world, and a television can also entertain us. Through mobile phones, we can get messages and we can contact or link with our families. We can use computer as a television too. It gives us the informations and it links us with our families who are far away from us. And they all produce a sound.